Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Clash Artifacts of Chaos Part 4. And today we are going to resume exactly where we left off in Part 3. We're going to be fighting that big boss boy who did smash us at the end, but we are back for vengeance as we sprint our way over to him. So he is a new boss fighting alongside the very first boss that we fought. So we will see how we fare. He has a lot of legs, which means he can kind of attack us from any angle. And the combat in this game is very, very good and very unforgiving. It is pretty brutal. So you have to be quite an adept gamer to be able to play this game. And I've learned the hard way. It is not easy. Now I'm trying to find my way over to the boss. It was over here, wasn't it? So the navigation is, you're kind of left completely to your own devices to work out which way to go, which means you can lose yourself very easily. But it was through here where we lost our lives last time around. We should be able to play a quick game of ritual dice with them before we begin. So the boss on the left is the one that killed the boy's grandpa, and this one on the right with 3 legs is a brand new one. So he is a very unfortunate looking thing, isn't he? Okay, probably could be someone in a future fight. That one might be useful. Let's give that a whirl. Let's slap that artifact down. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we've got some good numbers there, good distribution as well. Now his seem to be all in one area, which works extremely nicely for using this area reduce pin. We'll slap that in there. So we've taken 2 of his dice out already, and we can take out the other 2, it would seem, by using this one. We are going to hit one of our own dice here, but it is worth it to take his 2 out of the game. So he has no dice left in the game. So we are chilling now. We are completely vibing. We'll use that, but there is no purpose to it, as he has no dice left. We completely humiliated him there, so thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, the fight begins. We need to focus our attacks really on this blue guy, because he is the main threat. Let's see what damage we can do to him. I think getting up close and personal maybe is the way to do it, as he does have a big reach on him. And there we go, so we go into the first person combat mode. That's going to be very useful. Big damage in here. This is where we need to whittle him down for sure. So Trichus is the name of this boss, and we have whittled down so much of his health already. It's a very good start. Need to back up when he's swinging. Just didn't get out of the way of that one in time. So we need to get our guard stamina back up, which is that circle underneath our health bar. So when that has something left in it, it reduces the damage we take by 50%, which is obviously a very good amount, and does allow us to deal more damage of our own. So that is something we need to keep an eye on as we take a big headbutt to the chops there. The combat in this does feel very meaty. He's nearly down. He is out. Okay, so that's the main one out of the picture, which is the one we are concerned about. This guy, we've beaten him before, so we know we can take him again. We'll just wait for our guard to go back up. Lovely. He's winding himself up here massively. He's a very angry thing. There we go. This is a much better performance this time around. Bam! Let's finish him with the uppercut. Nice. Okay, easy. So Trichus is now bound to our artifact. Beautiful. Nice and straightforward. I didn't really want to fight, but you've asked for that, mate. So no apologies there. So we can use this campsite to save our progress. Which is beautiful. Can we level up yet? Let's have a look. Okay, so we are about halfway through level 5 now, so we're getting better. The spin kick and rising punch there coming in clutch. What do we have up here? Can we go this way? Nope, but we can grab that chromatic moth. So what we'll do is we'll just sleep through to the next day to restore our health and get us ready. So I don't think we even used our potion in there, did we? No, so we still have our potion available for use in the next fight. So let's continue. Let's see what other ventures we have ahead of us. Metallic rod chilling there, rope, large tooth. Okay, rabbit as well, you know, all the usual stuff tucked away in the corner there. So it looks like we have to
I'd rather keep my skin on.
go to night time to progress there. Okay, so we'll try that now. We'll sleep until night time using the tent. Whether that's now gone, there it is. And then we will push through those thorns, because when we are in this mode, whatever this is, it does allow us to go through there. So let's venture onwards and see what is lying behind this dry thorn bush. It sounds pleasant, doesn't it? What have we got? It's very menacing music. There was a big creature here in the daytime, but it's not here at night time, which I think is probably for the best. Oh, there is a creature. I'm not sure if that's the same one. Don't think it is. No, there's plenty of these running about at night. Oh, wow. Looks to be like that thing we just fought, the brownie hairy boy. But not as effective. He's quite weak, really, isn't he? So that stamina looks very important. So we'll make sure that does build up when we need it. As soon as that runs out, we need to back off and let that recharge before engaging again. It was a relatively straightforward fight. I think we made that more difficult than it needs to be. So we have here some kind of little village or something. Let's have a look at the map, see if that can tell us where we are. Progression. So we are near Karoo Crags. Not sure if is this a gate? No. I think we do have to go this way anyway. So we'll run around here and creep in through the side. I think. Small figurine down here. So there's lots of little collectibles tucked away. We'll be grabbing those when we can. But what on earth are we doing here? That is something else for us to fight, so we'll creep up behind that. Bam! First person mode on this guy's face. Let's deal some damage. This guy's got a flaming head, so we'll get some punches in on him as well. Nice. Good. Okay, right, we need to back up a bit. Then we need to pop a potion now. So they are fighting each other. I'm not sure if they're meaning to do that, but... Yep. Okay, so let's lay some big damage on him, because he seems to be the main threat, doesn't he? If his head's on fire, he's probably quite powerful. Power one up. Bam! There we go. Took that like a champ, didn't he? He's nearly dead. There we go. A nearby wall of thorns has been cleared. So that is the one that we had to pass through. So it looks like we need to come here during the day. So that's good. We'll clear that out of the way. So we can return to the daytime, I think. And then progress through here. So we've opened that up. We'll just return to camp, I reckon. Wake up and then progress through that door that we've just unlocked, fighting. Okay, so that is something new. We hadn't seen that yet. That thing with the flaming head. So those appear to be what are holding these dry thorns here. Once we kill them, we can clear the way for our daytime version of ourselves, whilst this imaginary version then returns. So let's wake up. Very interesting dynamics in this game, unlike anything I've ever seen before. Same with the combat. It is completely fresh and new. It does have a bit of a Dark Souls feel to it, with all the dodging and the difficulty in the combat. Where's the frog? Where are you looking, boy? Over here. Nice. Good spot. Thank you very much. But yeah, very, very good. Enjoying this a lot at the moment. As we sprint through this area. Here's the big boy. Now, is he going to... we've got another fight on our hands. I challenge you. Okay, it looks a bit menacing. The opponent's pinned, reducing their mobility during the fight. Okay. Summon an ally who is bound by the pact artifact. Yes, that could be very useful. Let's try and summon the monster we just defeated, because he's going to be a big benefit to us if we can get him in play. Where is he going to put his dice? Okay, so he's only got 3 dice by the things. Again, we'll use this radius one perhaps. No. Okay, so we'll start with the lion, I reckon.
You don't really need the boy, do you?
Let's do that. Let's drop that down there. Bam! So there's one of the dice out already. It is looking like we are going to win this one also, which will be very useful, because as I say, we get Trichus in on this one. Let's drop that on there to dump another of their dice out of the game. I've only got 1 dice left.
Excellent.
So we have 2 remaining. Yeah, there's not much we can do there, so we'll just drop that on there. Looks like we are going to be running home with a
You got lucky.
pretty solid victory, yeah. Thank you very much. So we're going to have some assistance here, which I think is going to be needed, as there is 2 of them. So let's get Chalkus in town. Come and do your thing, Chalkus. Need you with me? Ah, he's appears to be on the floor, which is not particularly helpful, but that's not ideal. There we go, he's popped up out of the ground. There we go, excellent. Good, so he's already coming in useful. We'd love to see that, so we get behind him, deal some damage. Nice, back it up because we need to let our stamina guard reset. Bam! He is a big boy, isn't he? He's doing very well. We need to get Chalkus back involved in the play here. So we'll travel over towards him, use him as a bit of a dummy shield. Nice, okay. He's doing us a big favour, even if he's just using him as a bit of a meat shield to get in the way of some punches. He's a big benefit to us, so let's back it up. Let's take a drink here whilst we can, whilst we have a moment. There we go, we'll get some punches in here. Bam! Smashed on the back of it, so we've 1 down. Big damage being dealt here. There we go. Knocked both of them out of play.
Too easy.
That was very good performance there from Chalkus. That was a massive help. So we can't progress through here, so we have to run around the side again, it looks like. But nice and straightforward victories there, which we do love to see. So is this still part of the Crags? I assume so. Let's have a look on the map. Karu Crags, so we are pretty much in Karu Crags. We have a trader, which is what I've been looking for a while actually. Because we do have quite a few bits to trade, so I don't think I want any of these weapons. I think we hit hard enough. I want to have a look at these. Constitution, cold protection. We haven't encountered any issues with cold at the moment. Endurance could definitely be of benefit. So accessories for the boy as well, which I find very funny. We won't be purchasing those just yet, so let's have a look. Warm leg armor, Constitution and endurance I think is definitely something we want, so we can afford that, so let's trade that in. Nice, and some leather arm guards. Let's get those going as well. So I think that'll do for now. Do we want a hammer? No, we don't need a hammer. Thank you very much. So let's have a look at the equipment we've just brought in. So we obviously have our very funny skull body paint, but that is us without it. But I like having it on because he looks incredible. Just got the leather arm guards and the leather leg armor on, so that will give us good benefits to our combat. It should improve the output a bit more, but we are performing quite well now. It was an initial kind of baptism of fire to the game, but we have since turned things around and we're looking very positive here. So let's hope we can keep this up. Let's progress. We need somewhere to save the game when we can, as it has been a little bit of time since we've done that, isn't it? I'm worried we'll run into something a bit too menacing and pay the price. There's another door we can open up here. Let's see what lies beyond this one. Another one of these things. These just, again, are a very easy fight, aren't they? They don't take a lot. He's probably not even be able to turn around. No, is he? Absolutely mullered him. So we'll carry on down this road. So is this the village we just came from, perhaps? Yeah, because the trader's up there. So we'll just carry on this way. I think it wants us to go through here, perhaps. Are we back? Are we back to where we started? Let's have a look, actually. Progression with the map. I think we might be. So I think this is the little village we started at. So it's taken us in a bit of a full loop, but we've opened this place up now. So maybe it's this direction we need to head. Maybe we need to run through here. Maybe. Let's have a look. Ah, so this is an area we've come across before. So trying to find the right way to go is a bit difficult. So we have some figurines here to burn. So assign figurines to skills. I'm not sure. Acquire 3 level 1 figurines to... these are the upgrades. Okay, so we're going to be using the boxing stance really, aren't we? You can upgrade these, so we use that spin kick a lot. Let's upgrade that. But our normal punches, let's get these upgraded as well. So we have 3 level 2 figurines, upgrade that a bit more. And the spin kick. So we upgrade the spin kick and the boxing stance to get even more damage dealt out. So that's good that we found that. I wonder what those figurines were for, but now we know. So those are for small upgrades. We just found another figurine, but we won't use that just yet. We will save that for future tussles. Okay, so that's good. That's progressive, you know. We're getting somewhere. That way is not the way. Let's have a look. So we need to head towards the town. What way is that really? So we need to head this way, I think. Feels like we're kind of going back on ourselves. Have I got closer or further away from the town? I don't really know, to be honest with you. But I think we need to keep pushing this way. This might have been an optional area, we don't know. But it's good to explore in this game. So we'll head back to this camp. This should save our progress. Just so we don't lose that. And we are able to make ourselves another little potion. Mix that together. Because again, those are very useful. And I will just have a look at the dummy. So we're 3/4 of the way to leveling up. But let's sleep to regenerate some health. And get ready to progress. This way, let's have a looky-see what we can find in this direction. So I think that might have been a potentially optional area. I'm not too sure. As I say, we're still kind of navigating our way around this game. This is like it could be a solid path. There's a chest down here and a little rabbit. Thank you, little rabbit. Oh, okay, so it's slowing up a bit. Some big old mushrooms, yep. Lovely.
Giant mushrooms.
Giant mushrooms. Yummy.
Are they yummy?
Tastes like wood.
Yeah, you want to be careful
I like berries.
with those. They might make you hallucinate slightly. See things you don't want to be seeing. Okay, so looks like we have a bit of a nighttime thing here going on again.
Keep my skin
Yeah,
on.
okay, so what would it... Whoa! Come on, nowhere that plant made me jump. Fighting plants in video games. Old as time, isn't it? Lovely. Okay, so we'll grab that sunflower. So we'll come back here at night. We'll just throw ourselves into a deep sleep. Using the campfire up here. And then we will return to that thorn section. Oh, what happened there? Not sure. And then we can crack on a bit. This road's definitely blocked, isn't it? So let's get into the tent. Wake up at night. And then we will shred ourselves through those dry thorns. New area available, okay. So I'm assuming we have to keep switching between this imaginary version at night and there are real selves during the day to progress through this game. So let's try that. Oh, we have a bit of a combat situation going on here, but he's messed himself right up and we are dealing big damage now with all the upgrades we've done. We do not have anything to worry about now. We're making life much, much easier for ourselves by leveling up. Especially these. So that combo meter in the bottom left allows us to use the first person mode, which is where we'll deal some real big damage. And that is how you whittle the enemies down in rapid style. Not sure where it is we're going now, but I'm guessing it's going to be unlocking a new area for our living self. What have we got down here that we can steal? Skull hammer, okay, that could be useful. Is that something we can equip or is that already equipped for us? It is already equipped. Okay, cool. Anything else with a nab? Nope. Okay, let's say hello to whatever that thing is. Are you going to fight me? I'm guessing you're going to fight me. Are you going to fight me? Yeah. Okay, so whoa, okay. So I'm trying not to use the R1 mode because we don't need to use it. We can probably take this thing without it, but we are going to use it. let's use it to whittle him down real quick. A horn leg, this thing is called. He's having a tough time, isn't he, that thing? Oh, I feel almost bad doing this. Whoa. Okay, that was a nice little animation there. Sorry, horn leg, but it had to be done. Have to punch everything I see, of course. What do we have over here? That looks like another one of those firehead boys, which would allow our daytime self to come through. So let's power one up. Flying into him. Wow. Okay, well, probably should have saved the combat thing for this guy in hindsight. Whoa, okay. He is hardly even bothering, but he is dealing some damage to us, isn't he? Okay, I need to use a potion here because I'm about to drop dead. I don't know what he's rolling at us, but I'm assuming they do damage when they hit us. Come here, we are. Whoa. Big kick. He blocked it, I think. There we go. That's the damage we're looking to deal. Okay, so we're dealing big damage, but we're also taking big damage there. Ouch. Okay, so let's crack on back to him then. We will return to him. We need to go back into the nighttime mode so we know what we have to do now. We know the task ahead. Let's get ourselves another potion in. Oh, we can't do that at the moment. I think we have one with us now anyway because we died. Okay, so that meter in the bottom left is almost full, which should make the combat situation a little bit easier. So we're going to first person mode whilst taking him on. Should be able to deal with it much easier than what we just did. Let's get this guy out of the way. He's not much of a problem. Bam! Okay, get behind him. So we are dealing big damage with our hits now. Not taking many hits at all to bring him down. So we've got the combo bar in the bottom left fully charged, ready for that first person mode against Mr. Flamey Head. Don't know what he's actually called, but we'll call him Mr. Flamey Head for now. So we're probably going to ignore that thing over there on the left. We could maybe use that to our benefit, perhaps. I think. Let's get the skull hammer. We might be able to lure him over and they could have a separate fight of their own. Okay, so that thing is... Let's press R1 here. Bam! Okay, let's deal some damage in first person. Here we go. So it's a Thorn Guardian, but Mr. Flameyhead is a much better name. They missed out on a trick there. So he's less than halfway down as a result of that. So we're going to back up a bit because our stamina's low. That thing is rolling towards us at a rate of knots, isn't it? I think we need to neck that potion as well whilst we have a second. So that's good. Whoa, okay. He doesn't give us much time, does he? Oh, if we'd have connected with that, I think that would have been him down and out. We are getting a bit low on health here. I'm a bit nervous. Come on. There we go. Dropped him. So that's cleared the wall of thorns, which will allow our living self to proceed. Beautiful, beautiful. That was a bit of a close combat one there in the end. The first person mode coming in clutch. We're not going to fight that thing just yet. We are going to come back with our living self before we try and take that one on. So let's climb back up and go get ourselves and progress. We'll fight that horn thing when we come back, I guess. Unless we can just run past it, well, that might be an option as well. Where was it? Was it this way? It was this way, wasn't it? There we go. Oh, no, we are nearly there. Another smoking campfire. Let's wake ourselves up. He's awake. We are back. Let's go. Let's proceed, Mr. On to the next area. So that was another Mr. Flamey Head. Not a Thorn Guardian, but definitely Mr. Flamey Head. Oh, I see something we can grab there. It's one of those butterfly things, I guess. Oh no, sticky glue. Either way, it's a useful little tool. What was that song press? A plant. I don't like those plants. You can go away. So this was the area that was originally blocked off by the thorns, so we're now through that.
It smells nice here.
does, doesn't it? It smells lovely. Ah, that wasn't there before, was it? Okay, we have a new fight to encounter. So that is what we're going to be tackling in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care.